and we're looking for applicants that want to come to a city. We really want people that know this city, that maybe have grown up in this city and have a relationship with a lot of people in this city, people that they're familiar with. That comes in real handy when you're building a rapport with the community and community policing, when they know you by name and they recognize you and they have that trust, and that's something that doesn't have to be built. So we really like the hometown candidate that grew up here and wants to serve the community that they've lived in their whole life. You're going to be as busy as you want to be. You can make yourself busy with proactive type things, or you can just be reactive and have a steady shift, but not a crazy busy, backed up on paperwork all the time type of shift.
Good.
It's really important to me as a chief that the community know our officers by face, by name. I want them to be comfortable with them. So I try to put them out there in what sometimes is uncomfortable situations for them to get used to that public. But that's what community policing is all about, is us putting our officers out there in the community so the community can get to know them, not in a negative light where they responded to a call for service and things were bad, but in a positive light where they're just an ordinary person out on the street protecting and serving in the uniform, and they get to know them. So community policing is huge with us and with me as a chief, and it's something that we do almost on a daily basis. So policing's changed a bunch just since 2005 when I started in it. Technology is the biggest change in that. There are video cameras and recording devices everywhere you go, no matter what kind of call you're on. If there's not one hanging on the side of a building or on a wall somewhere, there's one in everybody's pocket because it's the modern cell phone. So policing has changed a bunch of that. But the modern day police officer, what they do hasn't changed. I mean, we monitor traffic, we work collisions, we look for traffic violations, we respond to domestic disputes, we respond to alarm calls, and all these things are things that police officers have done for ages. Subjects causing problems and disorders, and we respond to all the same things that there's just no new calls for service out there. But the way we handle them and the technology that we have to handle them, and especially when it comes to solving crimes, that technology has become huge. So we've got things going on here. We have a 1K full patrol canine unit now. We have a therapy canine on the way. We had one. We're getting a new one because that one passed away. But there's opportunity in my plans for upcoming budgets is to have a second full patrol canine so that we have one out every day. And eventually I'd like to get where we have one on all 4 shifts so that there's always a dog out. So there's opportunity for advancement into canine. We have a criminal investigations division that's broke up between general investigations and narcotics. So if that's not something you're going to come into and go straight to. You got to do your time on the street. You got to do your time on 3rd shift, covering 3rd shift patrol. And then you have the opportunity to move up there and do investigative type work. We also have a training division here, and if you like teaching and you're good at teaching, then that's somewhere you have the opportunity to go to. We have a special response team. We don't really call them a SWAT team, but we have a small group of 6 or 7 guys that train together monthly for 16 hours, and they train on making entries into houses and doing kind of things that are kind of unique, and so that when we have an incident that we need that special team, we can bring them together and they're prepared for that. So that's something that's an opportunity that's out there. The opportunities are endless. So we want to be able to work together and mix it up and play together, and we want everybody to get along. And most of all, we want everybody, when they come to work, we want them to be in an environment where they look forward to coming to work and they want to come to work and it's fun. And that's the glory of this job, is you never know what your shift's going to be that day, because it just depends on what comes across that radio. You may drive around for hours and not get into hardly anything, or you may be going full bore the whole shift. And it's just important to have that team atmosphere, so to speak. But if you're on the fence as to whether you think this is the career for you, come down here and talk to us, do a ride along with us. We'll put you out there, we'll let you see it, and we'll help you make that decision.